What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Life According to Shane. So tonight we're on the second round of storms. It's about 4 p.m. here right on the New Mexico-Texas border, and we're under another tornado warning, just like we was last night. And there's a chance for severe hail and high winds. So I'm getting the hail protector ready to put on my truck, although the cars are in the garage and put up, so hopefully they don't get hurt. My truck won't fit in the garage, so I use the hail protector. So I'm gonna get this sucker on, and then we're gonna see about 2 hours we're supposed to start getting it. So I will film through everything that's happening and show you all what's up. Hopefully nothing will hit. So I'm sealing the Velcro on these. It's got this little pocket that goes toward the front of the truck, and then it's got a large one back there by the 4 blowers. I'm trying to get these sealed up, and that way it'll hold the air right when we put it on. Last night I had to Velcro these things up after I already had it on the truck with the blowers going. I like to not get them done because the wind was so bad. So I'm gonna finish that up. Okay, so I have it on the truck. And on the bottom here, it's got a drawstring that goes all the way around the bottom that you can pull from the back and hold it around the bottom, and then two ties underneath the truck. And they do have pretty good cushion on them, so they don't scratch nothing. And I just plugged it in. It's been going about a minute. So usually 3-4 minutes, it'd be good to go in hell. It's a little loose, but it'll still hold. But it probably needs a good 5 to 7 minutes to make it really hook good in high winds and stuff. And then it's got the 4 motors back here to keep it inflated. And as it inflates, those will raise up. At the very bottom here, it's got the drawstring. A little PVC pipe with a thick string going through it. And it holds really good. It's very important to get that wrapped around the truck good, and then it will hold. And today my wife helped, since the wind is getting up. It's a pretty good gust. So we got it hooked underneath the front tires, which is what the hail protector information video tells you to do. But usually when I'm putting it up myself, I cannot get it to hook there if there's any wind. So I just make sure that it's underneath my front bumper and make sure it's up underneath here pretty good. And even if the wind gets real high and it does pop off the treads of the tire, and it does help my truck because it has the mud train tires. But if it does pop off, that drawstring will go right up underneath that bumper, and I've never had it fail. It's always held. So we're gonna let this air up a little bit more. I'll let y'all check it out when it gets almost fully inflated. It is almost inflated. So we're getting close. Okay, on this little fuse box it comes with, I usually just put it in something to keep it off the concrete. Usually I have a 5-gallon bucket. I don't have one on me right now, so I'm just gonna sit down there to keep it out of the water as much as I can. And then I tie the other plug in here with some light trash bag. And then of course here we got the kit. I keep some painter's tape in there, which works really well. And then right here I tape it, and if the power goes out I can get that off fast, so I can plug in the battery pack, which is right here. And I just put some tape on it instead of the screw. That way I can get it loose fast if I have to in the middle of a storm. Then you just plug it in. And this pack right here has AA batteries in it. And I found it to run about an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes. Now in the informational video, it says about 45, 50 minutes, but I think it'll run longer. It has for me at least. And then of course you got a little tape measure and a rubber band to hold stuff and just different stuff it comes with. And then this right here, of course, keeps the water out pretty good. And there's a better view of a little PVC pipe with a drawstring. And just like that, it's almost fully inflated. Pretty close. And the wind is getting pretty strong, so we're going to do a little bit more tucking in around the edge. and then we'll be good to go. Okay, y'all, it is fully inflated now. It took a total, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes, and everything on this side fits really good. And we did get under the tires this time because I had some help, but the wind was really ripping while he's putting on. It's died down a little bit now, but and then on this side it sort of poked out a little bit, but it is caught with the drawstrings underneath, or it goes all around it, and the 2 ties that go underneath the cab, and it's caught back here on the ball hitch and the back bumper. So the truck was wet, the hell protector is wet from last night, so a little bit of the inside popped out there, but it'll still hold. It just don't look as good and as straight, but it'll still do the job. So now we're gonna watch the weather and see what happens. Hopefully the hell will go around us. Just keep our fingers crossed. So here's what we're dealing with. Of course, tornado watch. And then we go to the radar. You can zoom in on that. You can see a lot of hell in there. So by the time it gets to us, it's probably going to be a lot bigger heading into West Texas. So AccuWeather that I watch is really good about detecting the hell, and you can tell it's moving right toward us. So we're going to go to Weather Channel, and there it shows under tornado watch. So zoom in a little bit, and then we're going to watch it over a 6-hour period, and it sort of blocks out and then goes over here, but we know it's going to roll over us. Sometimes the radar on Weather Channel has a flaw like that where it just disappears and then comes back 100 miles later or 50 miles later. So we are ready, and hopefully it'll go around us. So we're all in eastern New Mexico right now, right on the Texas border. So it gives all the towns and the counties and everything. So probably within an hour to 2 hours, it should start. So we'll see how bad it is. Now, as you can see on the drawstring, I just wrapped it with some of that blue painter's tape, and it works good. And it's held this thing in 80 to 100 mile an hour winds. And then it's got the little covers for the motors that protect it from the water. They're easy to put on and off. I just leave them on when I put it back in the bag to store it. And of course I take all the tape and everything off the cords. I just haven't in the last 2 weeks because we've been having a lot of storms. So got to be ready to go in an hour's notice. So last night, big tornado warning, a lot of hell, several tornadoes. You know, about 20 miles from here, they had one in Millshoe, Texas. And they had some other ones over there close. Can't remember all the towns. Then they had one in Canyon right outside Amarillo, Texas. Did a lot of damage, a lot of hell, huge hell. And I haven't seen that kind of hell for a long time. So, got to be prepared, man. Because this truck cost me more in my first 2 houses back in the 90s. So, it's crazy. I can't believe how high everything is. Yeah, I got a $250 deductible. But 2 years ago when we had a bad hailstorm here that tore up our whole house and the whole neighborhood, pretty much about 3/4 of the town got tore up. I didn't have it. So it tore the heck out of my other truck, which is the same Hydro Blue Ram as this one. But it did a lot of damage to it. So I don't want this one to get damaged like that. I'm back out here. It's about 6:45 p.m. Storms are heading toward us. Starting to mist rain. The wind's getting up pretty good. Feels really cold. So, it's almost here. And I will film it when it gets here for y'all. Right now, we're just waiting and watching. So I'm outside again looking at the weather. They're giving us all kinds of warnings, but it seems pretty calm right now. So here we are, tornado watch for our county. It's supposed to end at 9 tonight. Then we're gonna scroll through this. Let me see here. Gives all between the mile markers in the counties. Torrential rainfall also occurring with the storm. Anyone outdoors, move to shelter inside a well-built structure and stay away from windows. The storm is capable of producing dangerous hail, damaging winds. And it gives where the severity is severe. Hazard 2-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. People and animals will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. So, we're just waiting. Because the wind died down. It's pretty calm. And it don't look like anything like that is coming. But we'll just have to wait and see. And earlier you could start to see large hail cores in the clouds. And it's all around us, storms all day. We're under a large hail warning and a tornado warning right now. So we're right here on the Texas-New Mexico border. And I'm just hoping that all the storms and the hail go around us. So I'm back outside. Now it looks like we'll get some rain in maybe an hour, but all the tornadic storms and the ones with the large hail pretty much just all broke up. I think one's going north of us in the county, so it's a ways away. And the other one went far south after they caused tornadoes and Roswell and Elida and bad hailstorms all over the place, Santa Rosa, multiple places. I can't even name them all. But it looks like it all missed us. So I was just out here checking the radar and filming some of it. So I'm gonna give it about another hour, and if any storms do hit, I'll film it for y'all. And if they don't, I'll come out here and do an ending to the video. See y'all in a little while. Okay, everybody, I'm still up. It's about 1:30 in the morning. The storms have rolled around us, thank goodness. We didn't get any damage. So I have pulled the cover off my truck. Went and got our other car out of the storage, so we have survived another night of tornadoes and hail and high winds. So hopefully the next few weeks we won't have near as much action going on, because it does get pretty stressful with all the storms, worrying about the roof on the house, worrying about the windows getting knocked out again, the roof getting tore up again. So I just thought I'd make this video, share with y'all what's going on while we're here in eastern New Mexico. Hope everybody has a great night. If you like the video, give me a like, give me a subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Have a great night.